I would like, good evening friends. I would like to sing a song, the Papa songs once again, because earlierly I sang and uploaded. I had sung that song and uploaded. Audio is not good. That's why I would like to sing the song to understand that the real love of father is essential. Because Valluvar has written the couplet poem like this. He did not mention mother, he mentioned the father. மகன் தந்தை காற்றும் உதவி அவையத்து முந்தி இருப்ப செயல். What is the primary duty of the son? Is not to set the fire to the pyre, or is not to put that sand on the face after death, doing the funeral ceremony. But what is that main duty of the son to the father is, and தந்தை மகன் தந்தை காற்றும் உதவி அவையத்து மகன் தந்தை காற்றும் உதவி எண்ணற்றான் கொல் எனும் சொல். The son must bring that great honor and also great good names to the parents is essential. But what is the role of the father means the father must give good education to the son is essential. Good education means the education with mark is not a good education. Education with good attitude, good character is that real education. தந்தை மகர் காற்றும் உதவி தந்தை மகன் தந்தை காற்றும் உதவி அவையத்து முந்தி இருப்ப தந்தை மகர் காற்றும் உதவி அவையத்து முந்தி இருப்ப செயல். To keep the primary duty of the father is keep making his son as a prominent person in this world, just like the father of Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam's born as son of his father, lived in that remote village of Rameswaram, but he became the president of India and also studied, became the scientist and bring great good name to the country as well as to his hometown. Like that, தந்தை மகர் காற்றும் உதவி அவையத்து முந்தி இருப்ப செயல். Like that Abdul Kalam. Like that Modi also prostrated at his mother feet and got received blessings. That is his father too, and worked well to become the Prime Minister of India. But whether he is doing good things to the poor people and doesn't matter. Poor people or middle class, upper class doesn't matter. But he become that number one person, powerful person in India. That is that the primary responsibilities of their parents. His mother and also his father worked a lot and he come up number one in this India. And like that all the fathers work hard to bring up their children's number one position in the world, or at least many MLAs and MPs and also and party leaders and ministers and richest person and principal of that institution and professor, teachers, all the people are that is the real role of and parents is essential. It is a very good nice natural place I have chosen to sing the song regarding with this. மகன் தந்தைக்கு ஆற்றும் உதவி அவை இவன் தந்தை எண்ணற்றான் கோல் என சொல். அதாவது by the good character, good obedient character and a sincere character, and son and daughters must bring that good name to the parents. All the people must marvelous about their character, about their achievement, about their and the humble obedient behavior with all the people. Because Jesus also used to say, blessed are the meek, those who inherit the world regarding for this. Jesus became the God and number one in the world. And Muhammad Prophet is also become the and greatest number one person in the world. And also this like that Anna is his father, his parent worked a lot to become the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. M.G. Ramachandran and after death of his father, they had come and toil lot and sensitive a lot of suffering and sorrows and from in his childhood days from Tamil Nadu, Kumbakonam, and started his career as a screen operator when he was a small child. Later he became that chief minister of Tamil Nadu. The later he introduced and brought up and molded that another chief minister, Dr. J. Jayalalitha, is also regarding with this. Nowadays, and M.K. Stalin is also being that Prime Minister, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and making his son today is one of the ministers of Tamil Nadu state, and Ilanyar and மற்றும் விளையாட்டு துறை ministers, and also he raised the pension amount for that sports personnels from 3,000 to 6,000, and first signature did for this. Sports is important for this. Because of the hard labor of Stalin, his son being has become the minister, and hard labor of Kalanyar, M.K. Stalin became chief minister, and Kalanyar of his father is also like this. So all the father must give the good educations to the son and daughters with good character is more important than good character. Good conscious mindset is important for this, like this, because education is a real wealth to the people. What they possessed any 1,000 acres in the land, but all the leaders of prime minister or chief ministers or cabinet ministers or home minister, whoever might be, they are all the son and daughters of the landlords or richest person or Bill Gates, a millionaire or billionaire. No, only for knowledgeable persons. Some people should get knowledge of that books. Some people get that knowledge of that and life, because Kalanyar studied about the life of the people, and Anna is also learned from that book as well as that life of the and people and nature, learned a lot of lessons from that. That is why they were being as that prominent person in this world. So I would like to sing once again for even that Kedil Vidichalbam Kalli Uruvarku Madala Matrevai. In this world, there is no any other wealth is a wealth, but education is a real wealth to the person. So try to have that real education is very necessary to all the people, because Annai Chattiram ஆயிரம் நாட்டிலும் ஆலயம் 10,000 தொழுதலும் நாட்டிலும் அன்னை அளவிலும் புண்ணியம் கோடி அங்கே ஏழைக்கு எழுத்து அறிவித்தல். So that giving education to the poor person is that real service to this world, instead of running that in the free boarding and accommodation facility to the people for 1,000 things, as well as establishment and construction of that 16,000 temple, that profit of that things we can get by giving education to one poor person. Free education is important. Through that God will and shows mercy and salvations to all the people. So because I am speaking in front of you with this foreign language, because it is that full and hard labor of my teachers as well as the parents, my father and mother. They forced me, and even though get lot of fail and reappear chances, and they did not stop me. Whenever I express my desire to get education, immediately I had given this opportunity. Getting merely education. Now I am working as assistant professor of English. It is not my success. It is my father's success. Like that, all the father must give a very good nice education. Parents should monitor their words, and son and daughters regularly in the house as well as in that outside places. They must build the good character, because blessed are the meek, those who inherit the world. People used to say regarding with this. Yeah, we must have at any cost. If you lost of any property, doesn't matter, but we should not lose our education. We must have education. That is essential for this. Whether it is a 4th standard education or 5th standard or 12th standard, doesn't matter. But a real education that is essential to build our life to all the people. Next thing is that karka karpavai karka kasadara karpavai கற்றப்பின் நிற்க அதற்கு தக. Whatever if I have studied MA English literature, that is why I become that professor of English. If you are studied about English engineering means you have to do engineering job. Doctor means doctor job and giving treatment to the patients with great humanitarian value is more importance from here. Yeah, like this. And also this ஒருமையில் தான் கற்ற கல்வி எழுமையில் ஏமாப்புனைத்து. If you one generation, one birth, if you get the education means all the 7 ages we will be helped by this one time education. So the education is that permanent treasure to all the people. So we must have this education is essential with sound knowledge, with blessing characters and changing attitude. Attitude should be changed. Education should change the attitude of the persons. Then only we can make changes in our life is important. Because Abdul Kalam is also used to say what? We cannot change our future, but we can change our attitude. That attitude can change our future. Without changing of attitude, without changing of character, without changing of our behavior and mannerism, but we cannot expect or demand any kinds of changes in our life. I have changed my character and attitude. That is why I am speaking in front of you. Is importance, my dear friend. That is importance from here. இல்லையா கற்றார் முகத்தி ரெண்டு கண் கல்லாதார் முகத்தி ரெண்டு புண். People Valluvar is also the educated person have two very good nice eyes, but uneducated person having that two sores in their face. And he said like this. So education is that real wealth of all the people. Try to have it because it is a permanent wealth, because it cannot be stolen by anyone, it cannot be destroyed by anything, it cannot be depreciated by giving to others. It will be developed, it will bring a great peaceful happy life to all the people is essential. Now I am going to sing that song regarding with that Papa song. Every day my Papa would work to meet both ends, to see that we would eat and keep those shoes upon my foot, upon my feet. Every night my Papa would take me, tuck me in my bed, kiss me on my head. After all my prayer was sad. There were the times of sadness and of tears. Together we were strong, we were strong. When the times were rough, my Papa was tough. My mama stood beside him all along. But nowadays, husband and wife, parents are there. If any problem is happened, means that times no one is helping for our father. But the sincere wife can stand before her husband. That means our father. But that is essential for this. There were the times of sadness and of tears. Together we were strong, we were strong. When the times were rough, my Papa was tough. My mama stood beside him all along. Growing with them was easy. The times flew on by. The aged so did I can't tell. My mama was in well. My Papa knew. She deep down, she deep down. And when she died, my Papa broke down and used to say all, God, why her take me? He never went, he sit there in his rocking chair. He never went upstairs because she is not there. And one day my Papa used to say and said, son, I proud of you, how have you grown? You must go out and make things of your own. You don't worry, I am okay alone. And he said, the places you must see, the things you must, places you must see, things you must do. You don't worry, I am okay alone. And he said, his eyes were sad as he said goodbye to me. And when I kiss my children, I remember my Papa words rings true. Your children lives through you. they will grow, they will leave you too. I remember, and when I kiss my children, and I pray, and they must think that way someday. Like that, the parents should not give more importance to save money and wealth to their children rather than giving that good characters and nice obedient characters and attitude is essential to build that better relationship to all the people from here. That is essential. So all the persons, whether it is a father, father parents are doing very good nice work, they are fulfilling there, that's why, and thousands of that people had been admitted in that colleges and institutions to get to give that and good educations to their wards and make their knowledgeable persons from here. So without wasting their time, the students also realize their plightful conditions of the parents to meet the payment and many more things, and they have to spend the time to build the better future, not to destroy that. The future is essential. As for that, students should not use any kinds of the bad words in their life. As per the statement of they have to use that good words is essential. Good word like this. இனிய உளவாக இன்னாத குரல் கனியிருப்ப காய் கவர்ந்தற்று. All the words people are using and bad words and negative words. The words will irritate other people. The words will give happiness, unhappiness to all the people. And the words will break the relationship. The words which will bring the enmity between that people is essential from here. We have to make in the beginning there was a word. That word is with the God. That word is the God, and with that word only all the universe, all the things of this world is created by the God. People used to say the word is word is God. Word has some power. So if we use that positive word, that will bring that positive thing us. If we use that negative word, that will bring that negative things to us. If we give that happy words, we will get the happy. If we give that unhappy words, we will get that unhappy things. So use the word, that is important. யாவராயினும் நாகாக்க காவாக்கால் சோகாப்பர் சொல்லில் இழுக்கப்பட்டு. Whoever it might be, they must guard their tongue, because the tongue is the very dangerous, powerful, the weapon in this world that can, unless we control the tongue, be ready to suffer lot in our life is essential. We have to control our tongue rather than controlling any other things. We need not control others. We have to control ourselves with the effort of that self control. Self control is essential to build that good and better life. Unless self control, we should not speak whatever we think. Whatever we think, and selectively we have to speak. We have to speak that only positive words, the words which will and build and bring that great happiness to us. Why this? How this and mango grove forest is built? Because of the word only. Because the chairman and owner of this land asked the servants to and plant these saplings of this saplings of mango or many more things in that serious systematic lines. So we can use the word to create anything. We can use that word to destroy anything. Don't use that destructive words. I suggest you to use that constructive words. And also we should not always find fault with anything. Yesterday I spoke about that digging, a poem which was written by C.M.S. Heene, a Northern Ireland the writer, 20th century prominent writer, and wrote that poems about his occupational changes with his grandfather, father and mother. Grandfather is and agriculture labor, agriculture, and he was coolie, and also a grass cutter, and turf and cutter with that is scythe, and his father is become the farmer, and now he become that writer. He compared this writing with the agriculture activities, and work with the spade is work with the scythe is equal to work with the pen. The spade and scythe elevate that elevate the hungry of that and people, hungry of the people, stomach hungriness, that will appetite will be solved by the spade and scythe. Other agriculture instrument, agriculture activities fill the stomach, but pen activities fill the mind. It will be developed regarding with this. Can you remind this place? Already I have I had sung one song of this M.G. Ramachandran. உலகம் பிறந்தது எனக்காக, உலகம் பிறந்தது எனக்காக, ஓடும் நதிகளும் எனக்காக, மலர்கள் மலர்வது எனக்காக, அன்னை மடியை விரித்தார் எனக்காக, காற்றில் மிதக்கும் ஒலிகளிலே, கடலில் மிதக்கும் அலைகளிலே, இறைவன் இருப்பதை நான் அறிவேன், அவனை தன்னை தான் அறிவான். Like that I sang that song, same place I am coming today after long back to speak about all these things, my dear friend. So education is that weapons to change this world. Education is given a lot of civilization, the advancement of the technology, and many more things, and that is enough for this. That is permanent things to all the people. Still the water is flowing down to this area. Water conservation, before that I have spoke about that water conservation. In all that water channels, the water should be preserved, water should be served for that future purpose. We cannot get all the 24 hours the water from the heaven, which was the how we are saving money in the bank, as well as that water should be saved in this bank, water tanks, water and bank. Unless we construct this and bunds, we cannot store water. This water will be utilized for this agriculture purpose, as well as to increase that groundwater level, to tape that water, to using for this various activities. Lead that eco-friendly life rather than the and artificial life, and try to lead that open field. Even that one of this Arabian writer had written for this, that a writer did not live with any small house. He used to give explanation regarding with this. God has given that largest house. Why should I go and construct the small house? According to him, sir, the earth is that basement, basement floor of the house. The sky is the roof of this this world. This we are living in that very largest single house to entire world people, all the species living in it. I don't like to live in that small house. That's why I would like to live in that open place. He used to say like this, how birds are freely flying and leading that very happy life without any worries. But we should not have any worries regarding for this. We should respect our parents. We should and meditate the God. We have to give honor and respect to the teachers who is come forward and working for our better future is more important. I am speaking just like a thought provoking manner. That is even that like MJR is also used to sing one song. தாயில்லாமல் நான் இல்லை, தானே எவனும் பிறந்ததில்லை, எனக்கொரு தாய் இருக்கின்றாள், என்றும் என்னை காக்கின்றாள். தாயில்லாமல் நான் இல்லை, நீங்கள் இல்லை. தானே எவரும் பிறந்ததில்லை, எனக்கொரு தாய் இருக்கின்றார், என்றும் என்னை காக்கின்றார். தாயில்லாமல் நான் இல்லை. I have one mother. Without my mother, I cannot live in this world. Everybody have one mother to all the person. Without that mother, we cannot come and live in this world. So we must give respect to our father and mother. Is essential, equally important, must be given to get that peaceful life in this world. That is very good, nice. If anybody is dismisses his mother, disrespect his father, his eyes shall be plucked by the raven and eaten by the vulture. It has been written in that Bible. எழுதிருக்கு, எவனாவது தன் தாயை மரியாதை குறைவாக நடத்தினாலும், தந்தையை இழிவுபடுத்தினாலும், அவனுடைய கண்களை காக்கைகள், அண்டங்காக்கைகள் பிடுங்கி அதை கழுகுகள் தின்றும் என்று சொல்லப்படுகிறது. But I did not give respect to my father and my mother. Whether my eyes will be eaten by the vulture or not, later we will see regarding for this. So the young people, you must give and respect to the parents is more important than the God and statue which is established everywhere. First, give respect, honor the parents, respect the parents, obey to the parents is essential. That is the real worship. Now I realized. But in the past I did not live like this. Only we can get by their experience. The parents' love and responsibility, hard labor, toils, I can realize in their absence, because I am in that position of the father. That's why I know how much level my father did labored and did the hard labors to come up this level. How much level how much time I broke his old heart for my disobedience nature. Now I realized, but I did not listen the words of my parents. So you are the good person, you are the fortunate persons. Obey the words of the parents and teachers and all elders. Lead that better successful life in this world is essential, my dear friend. There's so many things I can quote, I can speak about the gentle things, but you must listen. That is, can you listen or not? I don't know. But my responsibility is to say something, some good things to the people. Is essential to lead that better, peaceful and bright life, not entering into the and very dark life is essential, my dear friend. Try to stay tanithiru, pasithiru, vidithiru. About that also I got spoken and also uploaded that videos also. Try to don't try to and stay with the companions. Try to stay with the with the books. Stay with that good ideas and be alone. Be hungry, be awake, be appetite. That is essential. Then only knowledge will be developed. Then only our desire, ambitions will be enlarged. Then only we can become that very prosperous, nice and good persons to all. Then we will become that very amiable person to all the persons. Unless we will become that very dangerous persons even to us. That is essential, my dear friend, regarding with this. Don't try to break the old heart of anyone. Try to build that old heart and try to win the heart of the people. Don't try to break the heart of the people. That is essential to build our life, build our future is essentials to all the people. Our life should be a purposeful one. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promised to keep. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Before our death, we have to complete some kind of responsibilities, just like all the scientists of this world, all these philanthropists of this world. They are spending their own pocket money to construction of the educational institutions, to make all these infrastructures, to develop that physical strength of the people, knowledge, mental strength. That is essential, my dear friend, on this great occasion. Whether you able to listen me or not, but and also I would like to say one word for this regarding with this. I know who am I. You know who you are. I know who am I. I know who am I. You know who you are. But you don't know who am I. I don't know who you are. But God knows who we are. So be conscious, be respectable, be responsible persons to lead that better life to you as well as to other is essential. நான் யாருன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும், நீ யாருன்னு உனக்கு தெரியும். ஆனால் நீ யாருன்னு எனக்கு தெரியாது, நான் யாருன்னு உனக்கு தெரியாது. நம்ம ரெண்டு பேருமே எல்லார பற்றியுமே கடவுளுக்கு தெரியும். ஸோ கிவ் ரெஸ்பெக்ட் டு த காட் to lead that peaceful, happy life, to sustain this world. The peace is essential. Thank you, gentlemen, for watching my video, and I hope you will like this video. You can share with your friend. You can subscribe this channel, this link. Thank you so much. Thank you.